I think it's unfortunate that the first major wildlife disease outbreak on the world is affecting frogs, because a lot of people don't perceive frogs as charismatic and cute and important. But frogs have amazing personalities themselves. They are just as important in the environment as these large animals as well. And they're beautiful. Casuco National Park is a montane cloud forest in northwestern Honduras. There is an amazing wealth of biodiversity, and especially for the reptiles and amphibians. It was recently assessed as in the top 25 sites in the world for its unique and imperiled amphibian diversity.
Macrin Ramírez es el nombre. Yo tengo 82 años. Yo vivo aquí en el parque. Se han terminado muchas razas de ranas. Pues más poco, menos cantan, ya no se oyen cantar mucho. La cría de ranas ya no hay, ya no son las mismas. Y se necesita salvarlos, porque de repente se terminan.
So amphibian chytrid fungus is an aquatic fungal pathogen. It's one of the first wildlife diseases that has truly gone global by the time we knew it existed. It's leading to one of the largest mass extinctions that we have ever documented.
I've been working alongside Jonathan Colby since 2010 here in Casuco National Park. Through the research that we've been doing, we came to understand that chytrid was greatly affecting a lot of the populations of frogs here, and specifically some of the endemic species.
Frogs play a really important role in the food chain, so they support many organisms. Particularly there's one snake species here that's an amphibian specialist, so it preys almost exclusively on amphibians, and it's thought to have population declines itself, which is almost as a direct result of amphibian populations crashing.
As the tadpole metamorphoses into a frog, its immune system suppresses because the tadpole begins to develop totally new organ systems that of an adult animal. The stage of metamorphosis is most often when they succumb to disease from chytrid. We have now established the Honduras Amphibian Rescue and Conservation Center, which means removing the younger, weaker animals before they die from chytrid, curing them, raising them to their stronger, healthy adults, and then reintroducing them.
What happens with a lot of rescue efforts is you take populations from the wild, you get them in captivity, and then reintroduction doesn't always happen. So the plan for HARC, I think, is unique.
I think HARC is a fantastic initiative, especially for the conservation of these really special species in the park. They're a pleasure to see in their natural environment, and I would love it if in future years I can see their populations increase as a direct result of it.
So how did this chytrid fungus get spread worldwide? It is a frog pandemic. Well, some of the frogs are gone. The golden frogs are extinct. Here's two different varieties of that golden frog, gone off the face of the earth, no longer here. And within 30 years, this pandemic killed them. They are gone. The fungus affects the frog during metamorphosis, as we learned. During metamorphosis is when the frog's immune system gets dampened, and so the fungus can take hold, and it kills them, as shown here. Or here. Here's many frogs that were just put out, gone. So frogs are going extinct. What was causing this pandemic? How are frogs spreading around the world and this fungus is going with them? How did they get from Costa Rica in 1987 all the way down to Panama in 2006? Are the frogs migrating? No, they are not. It is man. So humans are helping spread this virus around. Right? They are seeing the frogs in one place, then they may take some with them to another country, and then it spreads there, or they're touching, and then they touch again, and then they touch again, and touch again, and touch again. So this fungus being spread because humans are spreading it around because we travel. So how bad is it? Well, here's all the countries affected by this frog fungus, and the amphibian populations are being decimated or being affected at least. Because, again, just like with funguses or viruses that go with us, because we are a world culture and we are spreading everywhere and traveling everywhere, this fungus is spreading everywhere. So here's the numbers. North America, severity, all right, South America, Mesoamerica, which is Middle America, Central America, Brazil, Europe, Africa, Oceania, which is again Australia and all these countries down here, right? So it is affecting the world amphibian population. And the reason, again, humans are spreading it around. This is one of the things that we have to be careful of because we are everywhere and we do travel. If you have any additional questions, please see your science teacher.